All right, we got the GoPro out here. We're gonna throw it up on the roof. We're gonna take a ride over to Lake Vista area and we're gonna show you some properties and talk about Lake Vista. So let's get on the road, see if we get any usable footage out of this thing. We'll get over there to Lake Vista and we'll talk about what's going on in that area, what you're close to, why you might wanna be there, all that stuff. Lake Vista, Bedford County, here we come. It is a gorgeous day and I love getting out on the road, going to show properties. We're gonna go look at an active one in Lake Vista this morning, and I got other stuff to do this afternoon, but you don't care about that. You care about Lake Vista. That's what we're talking about. Why might you want to be in Lake Vista? Well, proximity to things. It's 10 minutes to the University of Lynchburg. It's about 6 or 7 minutes, I think, to Colonial Hills Golf Course. You are close to a bunch of restaurant choices in the forest area, and you're only 25 minutes from the town of Bedford. You're really close to a lot of different things, and I am slowing down for that school bus right there. Always got to pay attention. You're really close to a ton of different things. Now, one of the benefits of buying a townhouse anywhere is low maintenance activity on the owner's part. And that's the same thing over here at Lake Vista. You want to be aware of what your association fees cover. There is a Lake Vista association fee, and there is a separate association fee for what building you are in, depending on the condo or townhouse, depending on where you are. They cover different things, but we'll talk about what this active one that we go look at specifically covers. Some things they might cover are trash, sewer, water, road maintenance, the roof, insurance, things of that nature. And anytime you are buying a property that has a property owners association or an HOA, you get to look at those documents when you're under contract for a set period of time, and you get to decide whether you're okay with that. I'm going to talk at the end of the video about one of the things you want to watch out for when you are buying in an HOA or a property owners association area.
Warning! Warning! Warning!
But that's it. That's what we're talking about. Water. You got the little lakes, two little lakes right there. You have access to that. I think 1.7 miles of shoreline. You have Bedford County taxes. That's a benefit to buy in the Lake Vista area. You have proximity close to things. We're going to take a look at a video later and just give you a little rundown of some things in the area that you might be running to. And if you're buying a townhouse, you have that low maintenance feature. So those are some things that buyers in the Lake Vista area might be hyped about. So let's go take a look at some properties. I'm going to show you the way in on the GoPro video here, show you some things that you're going to see or what you're near on the way in, and then we'll take a look at some specific properties. We'll drive around, look at them, and we'll look at them on the computer, pull them up so we can kind of see what they look like. All right, let's hit the road. Well, we're on the road. Let's continue on the road and we'll get there. We are on 811 right now. We're coming up to 221, and now's a great time to tell you who I am if you don't already know. I am JD Miller. I work with that little international real estate company called eXp Realty, and I love helping people move, sell, buy in and around the Lynchburg, Virginia area. So there is my telephone number and email if you want to talk to me. Feel free to give me a call, text, email. Just say hello if you want, even if you're not going to buy anything or you don't need to sell anything. I love just connecting with people who say, hey, I like watching your videos on YouTube, and whatever the case may be. If you want to give me a call, give me a text, give me an email. I am talking to people every single day about buying or selling in and around the Lynchburg, Virginia area. I love this, getting out in the car, driving. I really do enjoy it. And I go all the way up to Charlottesville, all the way down to Danville, all the way over to Roanoake, all the way over to Farmville. I don't know if I did the east-west thing correct for Farmville and Roanoake. I got the north-south correct. But if you want to get in contact with me, go ahead and give me a call, text, or email. Now, we're pulling right up here to 221. I don't know if you can hear my clicker because I use my turn signal, peaks of otter are out there just off to our left. And we're going to be on 221 north. Right behind us, 221 south, you have backyard, you have a few restaurant choices back there, you have one of the Krogers that we might talk about later. Right to our right, we just are passing Forest Library. So we are not far from the Lake Vista area on this road as we're traveling. One of the ways to get there is to shoot a left right here at this light. Occasionally over there at that Trax building, you have Wandering Donut. That's where they set up from time to time, and they are not good for your waistline, but man, they are good. I love Wandering Donut. All right, 221, Rookies off to your right. Not good for your waistline, but man, they are good. We come to Graves Mill Road, coming that back way past the apartments. To our right is 221. We could have continued on 221 and taken a left, and then we're going to travel this road right here. Hey, off to our left right here, the Forest Lakes community. Now, the Forest Lakes community has their own swimming pool, has their own tennis courts, and you can see them as we drive by here on Graves Mill. But this is one of the two lakes. Whoops! Traffic calming area. I didn't handle that little speed bump well. Off to the left is a pool for the Forest Lakes community. Swan Lake right there. Restricted to residents and guests. No trespassing. Did a little better job on that speed bump. This is a very pretty area. And then here we pull ahead. Here we're taking a right on Lake Vista Drive. There's your Lake Vista admin offices. We're going to head to the right as we get up here to show you our active listing. We're going to move ahead and show you one of the active listings for Lake Vista, and then we'll take a look at several other active listings and some sold properties as well. Sunset Ridge, we're home. Straight ahead is the pool for Lake Vista. Now we're going to find the active listing that we want to look at in here on Sunset Ridge. So we walk right in the front door and you're greeted by an open area, living area. You see that sunlight pouring in from the left. We have a dining area and then the kitchen right around the corner. We have a half bath right there at that door that's open and the stairs to go upstairs. And hey, there's a good looking guy. Okay, right over here, dining area, kitchen area, nice wide open. When you have a property like this too, you can add some value to it relatively quickly by upgrading things like cabinets, appliances, things of that nature. So that's good to know if you're looking to purchase something. Hey, how can my value increase relatively easily? And then we have a nice private area back here. Sit and do your grilling, look at nature. And right beneath us on the lower level is a garage you can pull your car into and take care of it that way. Let's give you a quick tour of the upstairs. Coat closet right there. Don't laugh. Some of these places, townhouses like this, don't even have a coat closet for you to use. Now, right at the top of the stairs, we have a full bath there, a bedroom to our left, a bedroom to our right, and washer and dryer upstairs so you don't have to carry it up and down. And the big primary bedroom also has its own bath. Square footage can be a funny thing. This house is 1,900 plus, and it feels pretty good. You might have a 2,000 square foot house, but depending on how it's broken up, it feels small. This one has two big bedrooms on the second level, has another living area down here, and then a little garage area as well. Let me flip the camera around and show you. Here's our garage area. It's nice to get your car out of the way. And then we slide back here, living area, bedroom. You can put your exercise equipment down here. And another full bath right here. Oh, that's nice, huh? Your little shower tub insert, which I like to call a shub vanity. Look at this beautiful location coming down to the lake. I'm going to sit over here at this picnic table and talk to you a little bit. So let me tell you about some of the amenities of this unit right here. Your association fee is $290 monthly. What? That seems like a lot. Hold on. What does that cover? Clubhouse, exterior maintenance, grounds maintenance, insurance, the lake, neighborhood lights, parking, the pool, road maintenance, the roof, sewer, snow removal. I'm running out of fingers. Tennis, trash, and water. You buy this unit right here on Sunset Ridge, beyond the HOA fees, what you're going to pay for is your electricity and your cable or internet. Anytime you're looking at properties that have an HOA, you want to look at how much it is and what it covers. They are not all the same. Some HOA fees will cover very little, some will cover a lot, like this one right here on Sunset Ridge. And some will be as low as $70, $80, $90. Some will be as high as almost $400 or more. So you want to know, is that something I can work with? It may seem like it's a lot of money, but depending on what it's covering, it may be a really good situation. So you need to know, am I comfortable with the mortgage, with the taxes, with any insurance that I might have to have, and compare that to what that HOA fee is covering. It may be a wash. It may be a really great situation for you. It may be a little more expensive than you anticipated. So you got to look at all those numbers together to make sure it's a good fit for you. Now, let's take a look at some other active listing properties, and I'll make some comments on them as we go. Here we have 464 Oak Point Road. This is also in Lake Vista. Look at that, waterfront golf course, primary on Main. All right, so that's different than the one that we just saw because the primary is on Main. That might be important to you. This one's listed at $269,900. It's been on the market for 8 days. Built in 1991. We got a monthly association fee. And let's click through some pictures here and take a look, see what it looks like. Right at the water. So you're looking out your deck there at the water instead of at nature. Well, water is nature. That's not what I meant. Instead of looking out your back deck and seeing trees and a little forest area, you're looking at water, still nature. I just pause here for a second. You're going to see some photos today of some listings that we're looking at, which I am not a big fan of the photography. Sorry, listing agent. Sorry, whoever took the pictures. Professional photography is a must if you are listing a house. You got to get it done. It makes it so much different when you're looking at it. It makes it so much more inviting or uninviting if they're not great. So I'm not feeling real great about these pictures, but I think we'll see worse. That looks like a nice big bedroom. Beautiful area right there. Looking out onto the water. Again, this is not a big lake. This is not Smith Mountain Lake. It's not Leesville Lake. Small little lake area, but you're really close in proximity to a lot of things. Food, shopping, downtown, colleges. All right, enough of this one. Let's get on to the next one. 2114 Deer Run, Forest VA. Another little condo. $1,190 square feet. So quite a bit smaller than the first one we looked at on Sunset Ridge. Again, we have primary on Main. again, we have some questionable photos. Look, don't hate me, man. I'm sorry. I want to sell your property. I want to bring people to it. I want to sell it. I want to make sure it goes. This one's been on the market 9 days. Hopefully they get a lot of activity and people come to look at it. But this photo right here, it's not good. Hey, I have thick skin, man. If I ever have a listing and you don't like my photos, you go ahead and tell me. I can almost guarantee you're not gonna have an issue because I hire a wonderful photographer. There's one or two that I use like all the time. They are great. Photos are important, but let's show you one that's a little smaller. This is 2213 Deer Run, 2-bed, 2-bath, 910 square feet, built in 1985. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. This one, by the way, is pending. It was on the market for 7 days. Now that's a photograph right there. That looks pretty nice. Yep, bright, open, looking good. Well done right here, well done. Now one of the things you're going to take a look at, let's pause on this. These cabinets, again, that looks like it's Formica, maybe that looks like granite, but I don't know. Let's see if we can scroll down, see if it says it's granite. Updated eating kitchen, stainless appliance and work area. Okay, doesn't say it's granite. One thing that we can do, like as we said, to increase value is to, well, there's a few things. You can add space. If there's a place that's not finished, we can finish it off. But we can upgrade things like kitchens, cabinets, countertops, decks, redo them, maybe add a covering. It just depends on the situation and the house. So when you get into houses that have some outdated kitchen areas, it shouldn't really scare you away, but you have to keep that in mind when you're making offers. Now, what do we always say? A house is worth whatever someone will pay for it. So you may not want this place at $185,000. That's what it was listed at. It's pending. We don't know what it sold at, but someone wanted it around that price, I guarantee. Only being on the market 7 days, it didn't drop significantly below that price. So that is a look at a little 900 square foot place. Pretty nice, compact, and you're in this nice quiet area. Okay, let's look at a big place, a big townhouse. This is 332 Bayberry Cove Drive, 3-bed, 4-bath, 2,400 square feet. Been on the market a long time, 180 days as I'm filming this, and it's listed at $329,000. So let's just take a gander at some of these photos and see what we're looking at. I like this little screened in porch area. That's very nice. Okay, so we're going to pause again for a pro tip. If you are selling your house, I don't care if you're doing it for sale by owner, I don't care if you're hiring the most handsome, best looking realtor in town, you have got to ask, who's taking these photos? Are they going to be professionally done? You need it. You got to have it done. It's got to be professional. It's going to increase the visibility and the showings of your property. I want to say guaranteed. I mean, I can't give you a guaranteed. It's like you'd have to run a split test here. You'd have to put really bad photos on a listing, really good photos on a listing, and put them up at the same time and see what kind of activity and reaction you get. I don't know how to do that scientifically, but I'm telling you, oh my goodness, you need to have good photos. It is huge. This is 241 Walnut Ridge Drive. It is a townhouse. It was on the market for 80 days. It sold March 14th, 2023, and it sold for $190,000. You can see the list price was $205,000. Not bad. I mean, after 80 days on the market, and these are good photos too. I mean, it's empty, it's vacant. You know, there doesn't necessarily show as great as when you have it staged a little bit, perhaps, but getting 190 after asking 205 after 80 days is pretty good. That's a 2-bed, 4-bath, 1,900 plus square foot house built in 1987. Now the HOA on that one was $290 a month. You hear that? I don't know what's about to happen, either a fight or some making out down there. Let's zoom around and take a look. I'll tell you, that one was calling, the other one was answering, and they weren't next to each other, but now they're getting close, doing a little dance. Back there flying around, chasing each other. That's them coming in for a landing. I don't know what's gonna happen, good or bad. I want you to see the lake from just the other side. So right over there are the picnic tables that I was sitting at, down from Sunset Ridge. And when you look on the map, going north to south or south to north, we're about the top third area of the lake, this little cove right here. And these units right here to our right are 4 different townhouse units that you come into a different entrance, and you're on this end of the lake. You can see some people out here on their canoes or kayaks, but it is very peaceful, beautiful, not a huge lake, but if you like a little bit of lake life. Hey buddy, how you doing today? If you like a little bit of lake life and you like to use your canoe and get out there and paddle and whatnot, this is what it looks like. And then straight across, you see some of those single family homes. Let's see if we can zoom across a little bit for you. We're gonna go take a look at some single family homes, give you the data on that, drive by the pool, I'll show you where that's at, really close to this Sunset Ridge Drive place, and then we'll go take a look and drive around. Driving out of Sunset Ridge Drive and that townhouse that we looked at, I'm gonna show you where the pool's at. It's right across the street here. Right here is Lake Vista Center. So you have your clubhouse, you have the pool, have some tennis courts back here. No, you have your clubhouse and you have your pool. Let me get out and show you that. It's pretty cool. The pool is not open, but man, isn't that a pretty view right there? Got this back patio area with the grill, nice pool area, and then right there the peaks of Otter out in the distance. That's a sweet pool area. Okay, I'm jumping into the video. I'm inserting myself to say, hey, if you found any value in this video at all, even if it just made you smile, hit the value button. It looks like a thumbs up. Some people call it a like button. And if you want to comment, if you know the area, if you know what it's like to live by a lake, if you know what Lynchburg is like, if you have suggestions or thoughts, feel free to drop in the comments. As long as you're nice, I don't care what it is. We can even disagree. Just be kind. So there it is. I love it when you do hit the value button because it helps me help other people and it spreads the word. I appreciate you watching. Let's go take a look at 1158 Blue Heron Circle. Now this is a single family home. 5 bed, 5 bath, over 5,800 square feet. Built in 1996. HOA dues are only $70 a month. And it sold April 14th of 2023 for, guess how much? $621,000. The list price was $579,000. Sold after only 3 days. That's a pretty good deal if you're the seller. We're gonna drive by, show you the outside. And then we'll take a look at the inside and see what kind of photos they were, see what kind of amenities it had, what kind of finishes, so you get an idea of a single family home that sold for that price in that quick a time. So to be safe, I pulled over, got out the laptop. We're gonna take a look at 1158 Blue Heron Circle with some photos. Nice, all brick, right on the water. Inside looking clean. These are nice photos, by the way. This is a big house, beautiful built-ins. Remember, I said 5,800 square foot. That looks like a Corian countertop to me. Laundry room area. Pictures can be deceiving. If you're on wide angle, they can look larger than what they are. I always tell people that when I'm doing virtual tours. I open it up wide angle so you can see a bunch of stuff and see where it sits in relation to each other, but they can be deceiving. Although, I'm sure this is a big bedroom. It looks like a king bed right there. Looks like we got some staging, so these people may have moved out. Staging can make a big difference. Nice closet space. And again, we're not looking at real up to date. Let's see. This was built in 1996. You can see here in the bathroom, this is not an ultra modern bathroom. This is a single vanity. Today you'd be seeing a lot of double vanities if they were being built now or renovated. There's a little double vanity. Nice deck area out back. And then downstairs, a little kitchenette area, kitchenette. Kitchen, really. Got all the functioning pieces down there. Formica countertop. So again, you could do some upgrades here. Nice garage area. So lots to like here, right? Lots to like. Someone liked it a lot because they paid $621,000 for it. Well over list. Let's get off to the next property on Carnegie Place. That's a new construction built in 2022. 4-bed, 4-bath, 3,115 square foot home, and it sold in February of 2023 for $829,000. You're gonna see some new construction homes as we drive. It is right down the road, but take a look at these homes back here. These are beautiful, big homes. Very nice if you got the money for it. It is beautiful, and you're still in that Lake Vista area, close to the lake, Bedford County taxes, close to restaurants, food, all that stuff. A beautiful, beautiful area. Now this one just built in 2022, so compare this to the last one that we saw, and let's see if we can tell some differences. I can tell right here in this photo, we have some steel metal ballast in the railing going upstairs. Looks like hardwood floor, granite countertop in the bathroom. Granite countertop in the kitchen. Gas range over there. We got a pot filler. Don't remember if the other one had a pot filler. That's a nice, beautiful open space. All these things are aesthetic choices. I love the gold. I love the light fixtures. I'm a big fan of this place. See how big it is? See the staircase, and it's not all wood. It has that metal feature to it also. Looks like we were in maybe the primary bedroom there. We're going back and forth. I do like to get my photos in order when I do a listing. So we're going in one area at a time. Living room, kitchen, bedrooms. I don't like to go jump back and forth. I'm just going through whatever order they were in here, and this is what we're hitting. Big closet, nice bathroom. Do you like that tile? Is that your kind of thing? That's my kind of thing. I dig a little funk in my tile, a little funk in my ties, a little funk in my socks. not the smelly kind, but like funky style. I like the funky style. I really do like that. Okay, so you see how we're at the bathroom, then we jump out of the bathroom, we go to a second bathroom, now we're in a bedroom, now we're back in a bathroom. I'm not a fan of that as far as order of photos. But someone didn't care because they paid $829,000 for this house. They didn't care. I would have been like, look, I'll give you $650 because the pictures threw me off. Beautiful white brick. You see these corners. These are called coin corners. The ones that stick out, have a little extended brick pattern that stick out of the corner. Those are called coin corners. Nice deck that's looking like it's a Trex type of deck out there. 3 ACs, 3 zone. It's a beautiful spot. Very, very beautiful. Well, we saw a few houses. There's my number. There's my email. If you want to shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email. In or around the Lake Vista area, up to Charlottesville, down to Danville, Roanoake, and Farmville. Anywhere you want to look, shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email. I would love to connect with you. In summary, what do we want to do? We want to take great photos no matter where we are listing a house. Does not matter. I don't care the value of the house even. I might go in with my iPhone for like a $20,000 house that needs to be torn down or completely gutted or something like that. I might. But almost every single time I'm going to tell you, get professional photos taken. If you're buying in a place that has a property owner association or HOA, check the fees. What are they covering? It might really work in your benefit for everything that's being covered. It might be a hindrance and an added burden. Also, you have a designated period of time. It's written in the contract so you can look over the association disclosure packet and take a look at things like what is allowed. Can I have a grill? Can I have a grill on my porch? Can I have a trailer? Maybe you need a utility trailer at your property. Financials, that's big. Are they financially stable? Are they always giving special assessments? What's the reserve? These are things that you want to pay attention to when you're buying a property in an HOA development. Hey, if you want a single home, if you want a townhome, if you want to be by some water or you don't want to see the water at all, if you just want to see nature, shoot me a call, send me a text. I'd love to connect with you. Until next time, see ya.